Have you ever wondered how powerful God's archangels are? It's fascinating to think about the existence of celestial beings so close to the divine, involved in a complex angelic hierarchy that transcends space and time. Today, we'll delve into this mystical universe to explore not only who these archangels are, but also the profound impact they have on the human world. Imagine for a moment beings of light, involved in missions that go beyond our comprehension, divine messengers who don't just transmit words, but influence destinies. In this video, we'll unravel the mysteries behind these celestial guardians, discovering their powerful attributions and how their actions echo from ancient times to the present day. Throughout this journey, we'll explore inspiring stories of divine intervention, where archangels like Michael and Gabriel emerge as warriors and messengers of God, shaping crucial events in human history. But it's not just about myths and legends. It's about understanding how these angelic beings continue to play a vital role in providing spiritual protection and guidance to those who seek the light in times of darkness. Get ready for an experience that will arouse your curiosity, your excitement, and your desire to understand more about the mysteries surrounding God's archangels. Join us as we explore not only what they are capable of, but also how their stories can inspire us to seek deeper connections with the divine in our own lives. This is more than a dive into theology. It's an invitation for you to explore a fundamental aspect of human spirituality and discover how archangels can influence our understanding of the spiritual world. Let's begin this journey together, where each revelation can open new doors to understanding and inner peace. This is the power of God's archangels, waiting to be discovered by you. In order to understand the role of the archangels, it is essential to explore the complex angelic hierarchy that permeates the spiritual universe. Within this celestial order, there are several categories of angels, each with specific functions and sacred attributions. From the majestic seraphim to the graceful angels, each group plays a crucial role in the execution of divine designs. At the apex of this hierarchy are the archangels, beings of light who stand out as leaders among the angels. We begin with the seraphim, whose proximity to God's throne places them on a level of continual purity and worship. The cherubim, with their multiple faces and wings that symbolize heavenly vision, are the guardians of divine secrets and heavenly truths. Thrones, dominions, and virtues form the group that sustains the cosmic order, while powers and principalities are responsible for protecting and guiding nations and peoples. Among these, the archangels stand out as the supreme leaders of the angels, appointed by God Himself for special missions that transcend the earthly plane. Their presence is marked not only by their powerful spiritual influence, but also by their ability to intervene at critical moments in human history. They are known for their ability to guide and protect, acting as direct messengers of God's will. Archangels are often described as heavenly warriors who face spiritual battles against evil forces, defending the faithful and protecting the heavenly order established by God. Their duties range from guiding prophets to protecting individuals and entire nations from evil influences. In many sacred accounts, such as the Bible and apocryphal texts, we see vivid examples of how archangels are sent to convey divine messages, reverse adversity, and restore hope in humanity. This hierarchy not only illustrates the diversity and complexity of the angelic hosts, but also reveals the archangels' vital role as intermediaries between heaven and earth. Their presence continues to inspire and comfort those who seek spiritual guidance and protection in times of uncertainty. By exploring these aspects, we are invited to contemplate not only the grandeur of the archangels, but also the depth of divine love and providence that they embody. Archangels are figures of power and authority within the angelic hierarchy, known for their exceptional abilities and divinely appointed assignments. In religious and spiritual tradition, they are described as direct agents of God's will, responsible for missions ranging from protecting individuals to intervening in events of great historical and spiritual importance. Archangels are endowed with a variety of powers that reflect their divine nature and their role as heavenly messengers and warriors. Among these powers are the ability to manifest themselves in visible and invisible forms, influence natural and supernatural events, and transmit messages directly from God's throne to human beings. Their presence is often accompanied by an aura of light and protection, symbolizing their position as defenders of divine justice and cosmic order. In the Bible, two archangels stand out for their distinct and powerful roles: Michael and Gabriel. Michael, the heavenly warrior, known as the leader of the heavenly armies and the defender of God's people against the forces of evil. In several biblical passages, such as Daniel 10 and Revelation 12, Michael is portrayed as a courageous fighter who confronts the dragon and his legions. His presence is invoked in moments of spiritual conflict and divine protection, symbolizing strength, courage, and decisive action in defense of truth and justice. Gabriel, the messenger of God, known for his significant appearances and important messages. Gabriel is mentioned in the book of Daniel and the Gospel of Luke, where he announces the birth of John the Baptist and Jesus Christ. His role as divine messenger stands out for the precision and importance of the revelations he transmits, connecting heaven and earth at crucial moments in human history. In addition to their individual abilities, the archangels represent God's continuous presence in the world, offering spiritual guidance and direct intervention when necessary. Their actions exemplify divine love and mercy, while also demonstrating the seriousness with which they confront evil and protect the faithful from adversity. By exploring these biblical examples and the heavenly powers of the archangels, we are invited to reflect on the depth of the divine plan and the importance of their intervention in human history. Each account reveals not only the magnitude of the archangels as agents of heaven, but also the promise that, even in the midst of challenges, there is divine protection and guidance available for those who sincerely seek God's presence in their lives. Archangels not only occupy a leading position in the angelic hierarchy, but also play a vital role as guardians and spiritual guides. Their duties include not only protecting the faithful from evil forces, but also offering divine guidance and inspiration in times of need. Imagine facing spiritual battles where the forces of darkness conspire against the light. Archangels are the supreme defenders, ready to intervene in the name of justice and divine truth. Their wings are shields against evil, their presence a beacon of hope for those facing spiritual adversity. The archangels are not mere spectators in the struggle between good and evil. They are fearless fighters who oppose the evil influences that threaten the spiritual peace of the faithful. Their weapons are truth, justice, and the will of God, employed with divine wisdom and power to restore balance and protect those who seek refuge under their wings. Throughout history, there are countless accounts of miraculous interventions by the archangels at crucial moments. In Christian tradition, Saint Michael the Archangel is often invoked as the heavenly warrior who defeated Satan and his rebellious hosts in heaven. His courage and steadfastness are shown in defending divine truth and protecting the faithful from the wiles of evil. In addition, there are reports of appearances of archangels at times of imminent danger, where their intervention is seen as a sign of divine mercy and protection. For example, the appearance of Saint Michael the Archangel on Monte Gargano in Italy is celebrated as an event where his presence restored faith and hope in a community threatened by adversity. In various religious and mythological traditions around the world, we find parallels with the role of archangels as protectors and spiritual guides. From the Hindu god Vishnu, who sends his archangels to restore cosmic order, to the guardian angels of the indigenous peoples of the Americas, these figures transcend cultural boundaries to represent the divine presence in the human world. More than just guardians, archangels offer spiritual guidance that transcends time and space. Their messages are like rays of light that pierce through the dark clouds of doubt and fear, guiding the faithful towards truth and inner peace. Their interventions are not just historical events. They are living testimonies to God's promise to care for and guide those who sincerely seek God's presence in their lives. The archangel's influence on spiritual life continues to resonate deeply, inspiring devotion and strengthening the faith of those who recognize their protection and guidance. Each account of divine intervention not only fascinates, but also reinforces the conviction that, even in the darkest times, there is a heavenly presence ready to act on behalf of those who trust in divine providence. By exploring the role of archangels in spiritual protection and guidance, we are invited to contemplate the depth of divine love and mercy manifested through these heavenly messengers. Their stories not only edify, but also strengthen faith in the certainty that in all of life's challenges, there is a heavenly hand outstretched to guide and protect those who seek the light of the divine. Archangels have transcended the pages of sacred texts to become cultural icons and artistic inspirations over the centuries. Their representations are a window to understanding not only their angelic figure, but also the depth of their influence on the religious, literary, and artistic narratives that shape our understanding of the divine and the human. From the beginnings of Christian art to contemporary expressions, archangels are often portrayed in works that capture their majesty and spiritual importance. Renaissance paintings such as Raphael's as Saint Michael defeating Satan and Baroque sculptures that personify Gabriel bring to life the serenity and power of these heavenly messengers. Each stroke and detail reveals not only technical skill, but also reverence for the divine presence that the archangels represent. In religious texts around the world, archangels play crucial roles as intermediaries between heaven and earth. In the Christian tradition, Michael, Gabriel, and Raphael emerge as central figures in significant events such as the Annunciation, the fight against evil, and divine healing. Their stories not only teach spiritual principles, but also inspire devotion and trust in divine providence. Beyond the sacred scriptures, archangels find their place in literary narratives that explore themes of redemption, protection, and spiritual guidance. Authors such as John Milton, in the Paradise Lost G, and Dante Alighieri, in the Divine Comedies, present vivid visions of archangels that transcend the limits of earthly reality to plunge into the depths of the divine and the infernal. Their descriptions not only enrich the imagination, but also challenge readers to contemplate the eternal role of the archangels in the struggle between good and evil. The influence of the archangels extends beyond visual and literary forms to inspire musical compositions and performances that capture their spiritual essence. Composers such as Handel and Verdi have dedicated monumental works to these heavenly beings, while choreographers have created ballets and dance pieces that celebrate their grace and power. Each musical note and choreographed movement serves as a tribute to the transcendence of the archangels and their ability to elevate the human soul beyond earthly concerns. Even in the contemporary era, archangels continue to fascinate and inspire artists of all disciplines. Their representations are found in works of modern art that explore issues of faith, social justice, and personal spirituality. In addition, they find a place in popular culture through films, television series, and games that reinterpret their ancient stories for a contemporary global audience. These adaptations not only keep the tradition of the archangels alive, but also invite new generations to reflect on the enduring significance of these heavenly beings in the human experience. By getting to know the representations of the archangels in culture and art, we are invited to contemplate not only their aesthetic beauty, but also their profound spiritual relevance. From Renaissance paintings to musical compositions, from literary writings to theatrical performances, archangels remain symbols of hope, protection, and spiritual guidance for those seeking connection with the divine. Their presence continues to inspire and challenge, offering an eternal reminder of the transformative power of faith and the beauty of artistic creation that celebrates their divinity. As we explore the fascinating world of the archangels, we are taken on a journey beyond time and space, where the divine intertwines with the human in extraordinary ways. From sacred pages to art galleries, archangels emerge not only as figures of power and authority, but as symbols of hope, protection, and spiritual guidance. Their stories transcend cultures and eras, inspiring faith and contemplation in all who seek to understand their influence in the lives of those who believe. Each artistic representation of the archangels invites us to dive into the depths of faith and the human imagination. Their wings extend beyond earthly limitations, transporting us to a realm where the light of truth shines brightly against the shadows of the unknown. What mysteries do they hold? What messages do they bring from the heavenly throne? These are questions that echo through the centuries, challenging us to explore the deepest mysteries of the spiritual universe. From magnificent Renaissance art to musical compositions that echo in the sacred halls, the archangels continue to inspire generations with their imposing and graceful presence. Every brushstroke, every musical note, every written word is a living testimony to the archangel's ability to transcend the ordinary and lift the human soul to new heights of spiritual understanding. They are more than just mythological characters. They are spiritual guides who lead us along paths of redemption and hope. In times of challenge and adversity, we call upon the archangels not only as protectors, but as divine confidants who understand our struggles and offer consolation in the darkest hours. Their wings are a safe haven from the storms of life, a reminder that, even in solitude, we are never truly alone. Their interventions are not just events of the past. They are timeless manifestations of divine grace and mercy, renewing our faith in the promise of a love that transcends all boundaries. As we close this exploration of the archangels, I invite you to continue your own journey of spiritual discovery. Explore ancient and modern narratives, immerse yourself in the beauty of the art and music that celebrates their existence, and allow their presence to inspire a renewed sense of awe for the divine. May each step on this journey be guided by the light of the archangels, guiding you through the mysteries of the spiritual universe and strengthening your personal connection with the sacred. Ultimately, the archangels are not just figures of faith and devotion. They are bridges between heaven and earth, eternal witnesses to the goodness and beauty of the divine plan. May their influence endure, enlightening our hearts and minds with the certainty that, through their protection and guidance, we are truly blessed. May this knowledge inspire us to live with courage, compassion, and hope, knowing that the archangels are always by our side, ready to guide us on our spiritual journey. Thank you for embarking with us on this fascinating journey into the mysteries and powers of God's archangels. We hope you have been inspired by the depth of their spiritual influence and the magnificence of their heavenly presence. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos on spiritual and divine themes. Your participation is essential for us to continue sharing knowledge and inspiration with you. Did you like the video? Leave a like and share it with friends and family who are also interested in spiritual matters. We want to expand our community of seekers of truth and light. What's more, we want to hear from you. Leave a comment below with your thoughts on the archangels, or suggestions for future topics you'd like to see covered here on the channel. Your voice is important to us. And don't leave just yet. Continue your journey with us by watching the recommended videos that appear here on the screen. Each one promises to explore new aspects and reveal more secrets about the spiritual world that fascinates us so much. Finally, we thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. Your presence and support mean everything to us. Until the next spiritual journey here on our channel.